Alright, so we got the wet line kit pulled off of this thing. We're gonna put a sleeper on here. So we got Danny over here. And I'm fixing to boom this sleeper over here and get this thing ready, because I got a road trip I got to make, so I'm getting ready to make it happen. So we'll show you as we go. Alright, so we're doing a down and dirty installation here because I got called up to move some emergency generators for a storm. And so instead of having to pull the fuel tanks off of this thing so we can drill some holes in the frame, we're just bolting it to 2 existing holes and drilling 2 holes that the fuel tanks aren't in the way of. So because we would have had to drill in here somewhere and the fuel tank's in the way, you can't drill it from the inside. We can drill the back holes from the inside of the frame, no problem. So we're just doing Danny's doing a redneck engineering here, going down and dirty with it.
We're just putting it on there today, we'll worry about it later.
We're gonna make it pretty later. But yeah, it looks goofy, y'all, but I just need a place to lay my head. So
if it makes money,
that's what we're doing right now. We'll get it pretty later.
Is that right? If it's stupid and it works, it ain't stupid.
I heard that.
If it makes money.
I heard that. Alright. So we getting after it here. Making it happen. Alright, so the whole reason for this down and dirty sleeper install was because I got called up, me and Boots got a special assignment. And we're down in Florida with generators for the Hurricane Ian. So we've got, I needed to have a sleeper capability when they split us up to be able to have a place to crash. Because the way this works is we're supposed to stay hooked to these generators until they need them. So that's got what we got going on right here. We came down Saturday night. Today's Tuesday. We've been staged 3 different places waiting on where we'll finally go. But when we get all done with this, we'll get back to the house and I'll get the final placement on this sleeper, which will be right up against the back of the cab, and get everything squared away once we do that. But I needed to have a place to crash as part of the requirements of getting the job. So we got this thing on down and dirty. But like I said, we came down here for storm relief. And Boots' tractor Victoria is longer than the generator she's pulling, but these things aren't light. I think 44,000 pounds or something for these generators. So that's what we got. We're just hanging out for the storm. It's Tuesday right now, and they still really don't know. They're thinking Tampa area is where the storm's gonna hit, but oh yeah, we got this cool Freightliner cab over right here. He's hauling generators too. He's got a Virginia tag on his tractor, but it's just, but his tag on his name tag on the truck says he's out of Georgia. But anyhow, he's stretched out and looking cool. Got some kind of pump rig. It looks like he might be hauling powder tankers or something with that pump rig on there. That's his regular gig, but Yeah. Oh yeah, see the Holland on the gas tank says Vernon Hill, Virginia, but it's no, the MC and DOT number's blocked out, but then it's got Gatesville, Georgia as his lease to, so I don't know. But still cool. Got lots of cool old school pinstriping. It's nice to see old cab over, and this is not an old truck. This is a fairly new cab over, but you just don't see them because it's not popular in the United States anymore. But this used to be the industry standard, was because the United States had a rule of overall length, and so the cab over came into being the standard because you could haul longer trailers with it, whereas with a conventional tractor like Leroy and Victoria here, a lot of the room is taken up by the engine with the hood and all, so it limited the hauling capability of for the overall length of the rig, so it made your effective length of the trailer had to be shorter. But anyhow, it's cool to see old cab over back in action here. Like I said, this is not an old one, but it's still cool because you don't see them very often. Got that Euro look to it, but he is definitely stretched out and looking cool. That killer toolbox on the back, so obviously does specialized hauling and probably some flatbed stuff too with that big old toolbox on the back there, so but cool stuff. So we're just hanging out to see what the storm does and see where they send us to. So as we find out more, we'll let y'all know more about what's going on. But right now, we're just hanging out. Alright, so it's Wednesday afternoon, and we're sitting down here in Davenport, Florida, and you can see the rain hitting the windows. We're in Boots' tractor waiting on assignment where we're going to take our generators to. There's a whole line of generators right there waiting. I guess those drivers decided to go to the truck stop or somewhere, but we're sitting down here on the ready. You see Leroy out there resting. And every once in a while, you can feel a big old strong wind gust. We're not scheduled to get any part of the storm until, what time was it, did you say? 8 o'clock or something?
Yeah, it's going to be bad after 8 o'clock.
Yeah, after 8 o'clock will be kind of, the eye will be passing over us or whatever, so haven't gotten, we're just catching the pull-ends of it, just the beginnings, the edges, the fringes, whatever you want to say. Check out Boots' shifter right there in the corner of the screen. She's riding down the road with her knob above her head because she's cool like that. So as the storm progresses, we'll give you an update and show you what's going on. But right now, we're just hanging out. If you're looking at blind spot mirror down there at the bottom, you can see the generator hooked to Leroy there. And if you look in this mirror, you can see Boots' generator.
We got short baby
And those pickups over there are the generator mechanics waiting to get everything hooked up whenever we get reassigned. So these guys been doing a heck of a job scrambling, trying to get everything ready for us. So we're just hanging out. Alright, we're about 9:45 here And it's been raining for hours. You can see this is the gravel parking lot, and it's got
And look, we're still in the yellow. There you go.
quite a bit of rain.
We're the blue dot.
We're the blue dot, so we're in the yellow still. And like I said, we've gotten all grades of rain already. If you see the ground out there, it looks like a pond. They called us and said we'd be ready at 5 o'clock in the morning, so that's what we got right now.